Hello, hello, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? The people that are here, which it doesn't say that I have anybody here, so I'm going to wait. Well, I'm going to go ahead and talk while... Hello, Christina Bell. How you doing? I'm just going to let everybody know that when you first start watching this or whatever, tonight we're going to talk about our night Bigfoot hunt that we did last night. And I should be having a couple of people come up here with me that was with us. But I'm waiting for them to come as well. We had fun. Definitely a different experience. Hey, Bob, how are you doing? I don't know if you caught my, we went Bigfoot hunting at night last night. I don't know if you've seen that yet or not, but you're going to see a lot of interesting stuff in that video. It's only a minute and 30 in. I just started it not too long ago. Trying to wait for some more people to get up in here. Hey, Jan. I think I know I said hi to you earlier. I'm doing this early because my schedule was changed on me again. And I'm now working 2 12-hour shifts again. I got to be up at 6 o'clock. Well, be up at 4 o'clock in the morning and work 6 A to 6 P tomorrow and Sunday. Hey, Billy Meyer, how are you doing? You were one of the ones also that was up there on my live Bigfoot hunt last night too, weren't you? Typical Watch, hello. How are you? Did you catch the live Bigfoot hunt last night? If you didn't, it's well worth a watch. I seen a lot of eye shine in there. And we got peed on by something, but we'll explain that a little bit later into the live. We were standing underneath the tree and all of a sudden we're getting drops of stuff on our heads and don't know if we were marked or what, but okay. Did you see the eye shine in there? There were a lot of it too. We had a nice little crowd last night come in. It
was a wonderful crowd.
While we were doing our live Bigfoot hunt. We don't do too many of those. Yeah, he said he saw him looking at me. Yeah, we don't do too many live Bigfoot hunts, but I'm trying to throw. Well, tell Jason I said hello. We don't do a whole lot of live Bigfoot hunts, but we are going to definitely try to start doing that a little bit more. We got some other big news for you guys. We're getting ready to become a team, and I was really hoping that the other two would be up here, and they still could come up here. But the other two that was with us last night, Through the Veil, Paranormal, and Paranormal Underworld, we're all getting ready to conjoin and become one big team.
We still have our channels, though.
Huh?
We still have our
but
channels.
we'll still have our channels. We'll still have, the Hawk Paranormal, ESTNC, and then the Brenda Hawkins PARA-CRYPTID Hunter. But we're getting ready to start a new channel to where it's a whole team thing. And if you guys know Through the Veil Paranormal, she is an amazing woman, very good at what she does. Yes, I agree. Yeah, we were surrounded last night. We really were. After I reviewed our live from last night, I think I've watched that video at least twice already. And every time I watch it, I see more than what I seen the first time. And it's really funny too, because my husband controlled the camera most of the time last night, and he kept saying he didn't see no eye shine, but I was seeing eye shine all around him in the video. So yeah, there is a video coming up. Through the Veil taped on a video camera while we were doing that last night, and she actually caught a dog man in there standing there looking at us, and he was big too. Thanks, Jan. I said it was definitely different for us.
It was cold in that bathroom.
Go brush your head.
Well, it was cold in that bathroom. That water was cold.
I knew you would. I watched it again, saw even more. Yes, I seen eye shine everywhere last night. And the funny part is, while we were out there, I didn't see eye shine, but maybe I think once.
Who's Einstein?
Eye shine, boy. Eye shine is where they're looking at us, where we catch us with the flashlights. So I said we had fun last night, and I really want to get into this like when everybody gets up here, but I've got people still coming in. And like I said, we're looking forward to doing some more. I was talking to my husband today, and I think the next place I want to go back out to do another live Bigfoot hunt at nighttime is going to be Old Waynesboro Park, where I have my first sighting. And that's going to be interesting. I'm doing everything I can to keep you guys happy, to keep you guys' interest, and people coming at me, telling me, saying, you ought to try to spread your wings out a little bit and do a night investigation. And I'm not going to lie, I was scared to do that. I really was, because I can't see them at night like everybody else can. At nighttime, the only thing you could see is a silhouette. And, we seen some shadows out there while we were out there last night, but, I like to be able to do it during the day where I can see them better. But we're going to start doing more nighttime. That's what it's going to be, like a whole group of us going out there, being me, my husband, Through the Veil, and Paranormal Underworld. Oh, wow, I can't wait. I'll never forgot your first. I won't never forget my first. Hey, Veil's coming. Hold on, y'all.
I's here.
Hey, sis.
Hey.
So this is... You're fine. You're fine. This is one of the ones coming up on screen soon as she turns her camera on, which you guys will recognize her from the video last night. Through the Veil Paranormal. Her husband, Jax, well, I'm going to say husband, but her fiance, Jax, was with us too. Hi, Jax.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you? See, there's Nicole. And there's Jax. West Haven, hello.
Hey, West Haven.
So we've got a lot to talk about tonight, guys. We really, really do.
Oh, wait till you see what I caught. Oh my God.
I can't wait to see that video. But are you going to premiere that video, or what are you going to do?
I think I'm going to premiere it or I might even do a live with it playing in the background so we can talk about it, because there is a couple things that we actually caught. Remember when I was talking about the puck wedgie?
Yeah.
I caught the sparkles on it.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I'm like, and there was like grunts and knocks that we were not even hearing that camera picked up.
Oh, no, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see this. One of my favorite Bigfoot hunters, Northern Michigan Bigfoot, he pops in here a lot. I told him I would keep him, in the loop when it was going to premiere.
Okay.
But
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, whenever you get ready or whatever, just let me know and I'll tell him what time it is. Let me know the time and whatever, and I'll send him an email to let him know. And I'll also send him an email the day that it premieres so he doesn't forget. Because I'm pretty sure from the way he's talking, he wants to see it too.
Yeah, I can't see chat, but hello everybody. I can't see you right now.
Billy in the costume laughing out loud. That's what Eli said.
You're right.
Hey Ron, we're gonna put Billy in a ghillie suit. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put him out there with the dog man out there back behind your guys' house.
Dog man has a raccoon tail, by the way.
Oh, I know.
What dog coon? What do you call that? Drew has came up with a new cryptid, y'all.
Yeah, it's called the werecoon.
Werecoon, yeah.
Werecoon?
Yeah.
Werecoon.
Hey, Beth.
I told him I'd give him credit for it.
I've never seen something that, what looked like a Bigfoot, but it had a raccoon tail. We'll show you guys. It's in the video because it's actually moving.
Yeah. So you guys are in for a treat. Watch this video.
Mhm.
If you don't have Twitter, I will make a little video so everybody knows, and I'll post the link in the video whenever she lets me know. The way if you don't know how to get to Through the Veil Paranormal's channel, you'll be able to go into that video and go into the description and push on the link. It'll take you right to it. That's the way I'll do it.
Yep. Hey, brother.
What is up?
We're,
Hey.
we're having a dinner, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Sheriff.
Look, Sarah.
Hey,
So
Sheriff.
To where we're both in it.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
I'll be up for a minute. Or we'll both be up for a minute.
Okay, you got it. The way you can see us both.
What's up, Ron? Hey, Jan. Eli.
Amber, how you doing?
Hey, everybody.
In the middle of
Raven.
Halloween Kills. Oh my, I want to see that. That's going to be an awesome movie. Halloween Kills, another Michael Myers movie.
Hey, is that the one on Hulu right now?
I think.
Remember, there's the one on Hulu.
Yeah, we want to see it too.
Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu.
Mm.
It's on Hulu?
Don't
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
have
Hulu.
it's on Hulu. Halloween Kills.
I think that's the one.
See, there they are.
Yes, man.
We here.
So, Nicole's always been, sending me messages like here and there, telling me that she was ready for her first Bigfoot hunt. Oh, already told me that she was going to ride shotgun and all that other good
shotgun,
stuff.
all right.
He rode shotgun,
Damn
right?
sure did.
She led
took
us.
Lead.
She took lead because Billy was leading us right into straight briars.
No,
Nothing
I
but
I
briars.
put y'all right in the middle of the damn bed there.
Hi, Beth. Yeah.
I found the trail.
So we're gonna let
Hey,
we're,
Beth.
we're gonna let Vale lead from now on.
You go here, and this is how you get out.
Yeah.
Right.
That was fun,
Oh.
though.
It
Yes.
was fun, but we're right in the middle of the damn.
We were in the heart of it
Nesting
all.
area.
We were surrounded last night. Have you
Oh.
rewatched the live from last night?
No, I've been trying to edit on some of this video, and I fell asleep because I was kind of trying to wait until y'all got home when I got the message you got home, but I fell asleep, and then I had to be up early this morning, and I worked on that video, and I passed out working on that. I just left everything up, so I haven't got there.
Mm.
I've been working
That
on
was-
brains.
I was tired last night. Woo.
You can see it
So-
before you left.
So, that message that you sent us through Messenger, talking about the whole ghost and the Bigfoot kind of scrunching in that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea. It really is. And now I was trying, like I said, I was trying to come up with an idea to where we could put all of our names together, but I couldn't fit Jax's in there.
But
I couldn't-
I was kind of thinking too, if someone's in an emergency situation where they actually need somebody to come in and get help for their home, I would think the shorter the name the possible. That's why I was thinking like NCPC, I'm gonna call the NCPC, and just be done with it. We'd have a longer name for the meaning, but
Mhm.
it'd be like the North Carolina PARA-CRYPTID or North Carolina Para-Coalition, however you want to put it. But the NCPC, but at the end, then again, it sounded like peace. I don't know. Whatever y'all want to work with. I'm just along for the medium work. That's all I want to do. And the editing. I like to edit. They froze.
No,
Sorry, we're
can you
back.
see us now? For some
Yeah, I
reason,
see.
our Wi-Fi is dropping. Go check Haley and make sure she's not on the Wi-Fi. Sorry about that, you guys. We're back. Internet or whatever that doesn't want to hold up to us streaming or whatever, but it doesn't matter what we name it. I just I want it to be sound professional.
Mhm.
To where when people say, okay, we need help, we've got this and this and this going on in our.
That's a great freeze. She got the old face. So I guess we'll hold a stream if they can still see us.
The Jackson Cole stream.
Yeah, right. So yeah, if they actually need some professional help, sound professional, as professional as we can be. You tired, Eli? I hope y'all can see us.
Yeah, we can see you. It's our internet. It just keeps booting us off tonight.
You had the
There's
perfect
no
O face.
There is
Yep.
no rain whatsoever.
You had the perfect old face. You were like,
Yeah, something like that.
But like I said, I don't know how this is gonna happen tonight. If it keeps on doing that, we're gonna have to shut it down. But
I can't wait to get that video out to you guys. I mean, there's a lot of, because even whenever I said I thought Jax burped,
yeah, no.
whenever I cranked up the volume on that, it was a
That's that.
so what was
bit.
it? It was a grunt.
Those grunts I kept hearing.
Yeah, Billy.
it was
hearing
a
lot
deep
of
grunt. I thought he burped. It wasn't him.
I can see y'all just freezing up.
It's all that damn Wi-Fi keeps dropping. I hate the Wi-Fi here.
Yeah, our Wi-Fi keeps dropping really bad today, and it's like most of the time we're pretty good here, but today it's just being stupid.
Yeah, it has those days.
Yeah.
So I mean, what was your guys' like favorite, part of this? I mean, what was your favorite part of the Bigfoot hunt, the experience?
Well, I like being in the woods, but
Yeah, I'm home in the woods.
I don't know, just out there trying to find something. I mean, that was pretty cool. I mean, because normally, when I go to the woods, before I even, got into the paranormal, I didn't know too much on the cryptid stuff. I know, about Sasquatch and stuff like that, but, I was never scared to go out in the woods and just hang out. And now that I'm starting to learn more, it's like I'm becoming more aware, and it's kind of like that, the fight or flight feeling. Do you really need to be there?
Yeah, Dusty, I agree.
Dusty.
I agree because I mean, you have heard stories like all throughout these years that there was Bigfoot in in the woods or whatever, but it was always hard to believe because seeing is believing.
Mm-hmm.
And I never believed it until we actually had our encounter. I was like, now I know something standing that damn it tall and its head up in the branches ain't just a person.
When
No
did you
person.
come to the conclusion that we was getting rained on or peed on?
When it kept falling from the trees, Billy got hit, and then when I went over there, I got hit too with it.
Like, sprinkle. What's going on?
I mean, be perfectly honest with you guys, I didn't feel like I got hit at all.
I guess we only got peed on. Because it was weird that one leaf, remember that leaf kind of like just drifted out there, no wind, which I didn't catch, by the way, because Brenda was standing in front of me. But that leaf just kind of fell out of there. And then all of a sudden, next thing we know, we're getting sprinkles. And it wasn't raining.
Well, Billy Meyer just said when you gave him the cam and he ran up a head deeper, he was at the edge of his seat. When you were changing your battery and Billy went up ahead of us, he said he was at the edge of his seat for that one. I mean, because if you look in that right there where he did that, you could see like silhouettes and eye shine all around him to where the flashlight stuff was hitting. And you see like, it's like one was on the right side, like hiding, it's peeking out from behind the tree. And I think the other one was maybe over on the left side, if I'm not mistaken.
That's when I heard the walking, like something moving back there, and then I heard a grunt.
Yeah. So he was, like I said, he was getting. That's when he kept saying, "Did y'all hear that?" See, I guess it's one of the moments where you need headphones.
Yeah, I amped up the volume on it pretty good, so you guys can hear them.
Yeah.
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 And we got some open air EVPs from ghosts too.
Yeah, there's even ghosts out there. I'm like, we got a little bit of everything. I haven't got to the end of it yet, but
Thank you, Jan.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Jan said you guys are going to make. I'm going to make a damn good team because of your talents and etc. Thank you, Jan. Appreciate that.
you.
We're looking forward to it because I'm gonna tell you, Nicole. Was it last weekend? Last weekend or whatever. Nicole worked with me to teach me more on how to see spirits. And I think what confuses me now is because now that I can see them more than I could see them before, I'm trying to decipher whether it's a Bigfoot spirit I'm seeing now or if it's actual spirit. Because I seen a bunch of stuff out in them woods last night. Now, so I didn't say nothing. I'm like, okay, what am I looking at? Am I looking at a Bigfoot spirit? Or am I looking at I see what you're saying now. So I was like,
You're welcome.
Bob,
Jones.
we were in Angier, North Carolina for that live Bigfoot hunt last night.
Yeah, that was insane. And two, it was running through my mind because, as a spirit part of it, they was telling us not to go back there because apparently one of these spirits got attacked back there by some Bigfoots, because we even got the EVPs saying that there was Bigfoot back there. So I'm like, okay, so the spirits don't even want me to go back there. And here I'm troping around back there where they tell me not to go. Like it's a Sunday day in the park.
But like you said, a couple of weeks ago, you tell somebody not to do something, what's the first thing they're going to
do it anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially if it catches your interest, you're going to want to go there to see if you can try to catch it.
Right.
I think the more that you guys, not just paranormal, but get into the cryptid, it's going to be like you're going to have that itch, like I do. Like, we can go and do a whole bunch of ghost investigations, whatever. And I finally look at babe, I'm like, babe, I need a Bigfoot hunt. I'm itching for a Bigfoot hunt. I said, I'm not going back out and doing no more paranormal until I go Bigfoot hunting. And I mean it too.
Make sure they go to Bigfoot hunting.
See, for me, it's I've always believed in Bigfoot. I think there's too much wilderness out there with a lot of resources for them to eat and drink and make their shelters, and too much acreage out there to not hide a life form such as that.
Well, and like we were talking about earlier too, I mean, go back to all the cave drawings and stuff where these things are actually being depicted. I mean,
thousands of years
there's got to be something out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can't just be someone's imagination.
Yeah.
So I'd really like to prove that on top of the spirits too. So yeah, win-win.
I mean, if we could find a cave that had drawings, especially of the Cherokee,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'd be able to tell that, right?
I guess so.
Beth is picking on me, y'all. I just want y'all to know. Beth is picking on me.
I love that
You
mirror.
at it.
Oh, Beth's mirror gives me the creeps.
I like her mirror.
I hope that mirror don't never get broke is all I'm going to say.
I told her today, I said, if you ever want us to leave, I said, just break that mirror and we'll be the first ones out of here. And she's like, take me with you.
I remember her saying that last night too.
Actually, Glenn said it today. He
Yeah.
said, yeah, that's right. We're leaving.
Yep.
Leave the jack in the box.
Look, I don't like mirrors, but that was a good investigation that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like seeing that thing though. That was a little bit weird.
Hey NMB, how you doing?
What's up?
And then let's see what else was it last night that kind of got me. It's just like, even there during the day, but it makes it even creepier at nighttime when you go out in the middle of the woods and everything is dead silent.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a funky smell that hits your nose.
Oh, that was funky, all right.
That was beyond funky.
That was nasty. That was beyond nasty. That was like, it's like, Bigfoot don't wash they whatsoever.
That smelled like a New Orleans back alley where everybody peed in Mardi Gras. That's what it smelled like.
It was stinking.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Billy took us to that area too, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was following the stank. He's like,
Yeah.
we'll go over here.
What's that, War Horse?
Hey, War
Go
Horse.
see your horse.
That's yo.
He was.
But there was something else that I wanted to say something about after I rewatched the video, and I can't remember what the heck it was now. I had so many like thoughts and questions, and I just can't remember half of them now. But like I said, that Bigfoot investigation was amazing, and I want to go back out. I want to take you guys to a different area, but it's going to require you guys to travel. And it's out there, Old Waynesboro Park, where we first had our first encounter.
You keep on knowing about Kinston.
And he wants to go to Kinston, but I think Kinston is more of a daytime investigation to me.
Because we caught that damn thing walking away from us.
How far apart are they from each other?
One's in Kinston and one's in Goldsboro, so they're probably about a half an hour, little over a half an hour from one another.
We'll do the Kingston during the day, and then we travel down to the other one at nighttime.
Yeah.
Same day.
I keep begging to go back to Kinston.
And he's like, ever since we caught that juvenile running away from us in Kinston, it's like it's all he talks about. Let's go back to Kinston. Let's go back to Kinston. And I'm sitting here like, we will go back to Kinston. We will.
We caught the damn thing right there by the tree, walking away from us.
Yeah.
We can do that. Make a day of it. I mean,
Yeah. No, Justy, it wasn't baby Dew. It was baby pee-pee.
I don't think it was a full grown one peeing on us. If it was a Bigfoot or a dog man peeing on us, not just little trinkets like that. A full grown one would have been okay. A full like Old Faithful type deal, like
we'd had a bath. This was like you didn't shake it enough, just trinkles,
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just see it up in the tree, didn't go. As it's hitting us and it's laughing.
Oh dear Lord.
Too, while we were doing that whooping, the whooping and the whistling, do you know that there was some right in front of us? I think we caught the eye shine of that too.
Mm-hmm. I see a lot of eye shine out there, but with me, it's hard to tell. I mean, is that a regular animal, or because I don't know what Bigfoot eyeballs look like. I mean, there's a lot of eye shine in those videos.
Right, Justy?
We can probably find you a banana.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that was great.
I love bananas.
He does a good whoop too. He was the first one that yelled out the first whoop. He really was.
Now, Nicole, did you hear any kind of growls?
Yeah.
You did hear a growl. Oh, shit. Well, I love when they growl at me.
Eli said, I seen Billy jumping in the trees laughing out loud.
Because it wasn't that, that grunty one that we got. I think there was like 3 in there that it was like a low guttural, sound like someone hungry, like, I'm like, was somebody hungry? But no, I mean, because the echo that it had, it let us know that it was farther out away from us, but not too far.
Look at War Horse. I think we all looked blonde, and well, no, because my hair actually did still look dark in the night vision.
My hair's still the same like always.
Yeah, you just glowing in the moonlight.
I said, what hair? The hair on his beard? Because he ain't got no hair up here.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, I mean, besides all that, I mean, the walk or whatever, the whole experience. I mean, what would you want to do maybe on the next experience, the next Bigfoot hunt? What is something you'd want to try, or is there anything that you guys have thought about that you want to do on the next hunt?
Other than to get our thermal to work, but
yeah,
we tried the whooping. I don't know.
Wood knocks.
I mean, you actually want to call these things out?
Well, you know what? On a previous whatnot, on a ghost hunt, and there were back in Mass, and they were trying to tell us that there's Bigfoot around in the area, and I did a wood knock
Mm-hmm.
because I heard wood knocks, or we heard wood knocks, so I picked up and answered back.
Shit, we also heard a bunch of damn chattering too.
Yeah.
I
got
can't say
on
that
this
I heard chattering because I didn't.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I got it on video.
It sounded like Japanese chattering, talking.
Yeah, it really
It
did.
sounds like someone with loose dentures is what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warhorse said, I envy you too, Vale. You have thermal. He says, I dream of having one.
Yeah, we got the Seek. I mean, we just can't get it to work with our tablet. Something's wrong. I don't know. We'll have to figure out the settings, but
It's either something's wrong, or because we're not doing it right, or that is a piece of junk.
well, Seek is
One of the
not
two.
supposed to be junk.
I know that.
It would have
But
been
yeah.
cool for it to work last night because that first area where we saw that shadow sitting in that that little
Mhm.
what you think they had it built, whatever. There was a shadow there in the camera. There was absolutely something there, and then he pointed the thermal towards it, and he couldn't pick up nothing.
Mm-mm. But then again, he wasn't picking up you either. Remember whenever he shined it towards you, and you should have been like red glowing, and it was just like a barely pinky. I don't know what that was. It was. We got to figure out what's wrong with it.
I mean, this thing, plugs into an Android phone or a tablet, an Android tablet, such as like Amazon Fire.
Well, the one Warhorse that we have, the Seek, it's $200 and something.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little over two. It was like $230 and some change.
And
Well, Justine said the cheapest one she found was like $200.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Mm-mm.
I got one that don't work.
He goes to Attic Junkie a lot to get some of the to look at the paranormal stuff
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. He's got some cool ideas, some new things that he wants to try to introduce into our stuff. He's trying to look for a fog machine, one that's like a rechargeable one that he don't have to plug in, because the only ones he's come across is the ones you have to plug in.
Now,
Right.
see, I got the box. I mean, we could probably get 7 or 8, good blows out of that thing. I mean, for a good, for an investigation, that wouldn't be bad. It depends how long that box. I mean, you could take that box into woods. I mean, it's going to last for a little bit.
I wonder if a fog machine would work on a Bigfoot hunt too. Like set a camera up by the Bigfoot, by the fog machine. You know how they camouflage themselves? Even if they was to take and walk by it, it would still
Move it.
It would still catch it. All you gotta do, wear boots only and moon pie necklace. They will come close. They all call us the naked ones.
Yeah.
I'm not dang moon pie necklace, NMB. No. Not.
We were actually told last night that we because most of us were peed on, that we were going to be food for them.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I don't know who wants to tell this story, but Bill, if you want to, go ahead and tell this story. I mean, Beth is in here. Beth knows about the story, but there was some conversation going on the was it the Eli's live last night? If y'all haven't seen Eli's live, please do go check it out. He interviewed Michigander Man, by the way. But who wants to explain that story?
What are you pointing at me for?
Because I know what she's talking about.
You know what she's talking about?
No, I don't.
Okay. We were told. I'm not going to mention any names because I'm not into that. But we were told that because we were peed on, their pheromones are on us to stay out of the woods for at least 2 weeks, because if we go back in there, they marked us for food. and that they would come to the house and take us back to the woods, and hopefully they have nice sweet barbecue sauce to put on my body parts as they're freaking cooking me away, whatever they do. But
I
yeah.
sleep rather well.
That I don't know.
I never heard of that.
I never heard that either.
You know, first of all, you know, I'm just going to say it like this. We don't know for sure what peed on us. We didn't see it. Only thing we did was feel it. We could have been peed on by a raccoon for all we know. You know,
Somebody had
but
to
we
go.
were right. So, but we were told to stay out of the woods for 2 weeks because we had the pheromones on us, and no matter how much we wash ourselves or wash our hair, that it's still going to be stuck on us to stay out of the woods for 2 weeks. Okay. Warhorse said, peed on, laughing my ass off. Sorry, I can't help it. It is too much. I remember dogs peeing on me years back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Warhorse. Something was trickling on us from the trees, and it hasn't rained here for at least a good 4 days. So there's no way that could have been rain.
Yeah, it was a sprinkle.
Justy said, I can just picture a raccoon peeing on y'all holding that little thingy.
Yeah.
Well, that's
With his
what I
little
said.
tutor.
If it was Bigfoot up there in the tree, and it's, you know, holding it and go in the bathroom and go, oh, as it's hitting us.
That's epic right there. I wish I could tell you know what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna screen record that and make a little video in between both those and I'm gonna put it up as a video on my channel. Just saying.
Just
But
have you do your Bigfoot intros.
Yeah,
Jax is gonna be my Bigfoot intro.
I'm gonna make a short with Bigfoot peeing out of a tree, and I want you to make the noise.
Okay.
Ron said that Hawk couldn't hold it. That was the reason why we got peed on. Ron.
Oh.
You sure it was pee and not something else left? I would hope it wasn't that. You know what Warhorse is pointing towards, right? It wasn't, you know, something else that comes out the thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell no.
Hair gel. No. I'm sorry, y'all. I said that before. They say it's good for your skin, though. You know.
Yeah, sure.
Is that why so many of those women that work in the field have beautiful faces? Anyway.
Holy whackers in the
Justy said tallywhackers in the trees.
That ain't no banana.
So let's see. What was it? Okay. This whole, like, you know, what we were talking about, the whole collabing, you know, become one team. I mean, do you guys want to talk a little bit more about that? I mean,
Sure.
is there anything that you want? Yeah. I mean, you know, just run some ideas, let everybody know, because everybody's excited about this, about all of us colliding together to make one.
What you pointing at me for? I'm just
Now,
going
wait
in
a
to
minute.
talk to the. I'm going in to talk to the ghost. She talks to Bigfoot.
No,
Billy
N&D
doing?
talks to Bigfoot.
Where's Billy? Billy's not even sitting there right now.
Yeah, he keeps getting up and moving.
I'm trying to show you this. Look, now don't mess it up. Oh, never mind.
Anyways, we're gonna talk about the whole. Talk
Oh,
about the whole us collabing, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and start talking.
Well,
Okay, well, I'll start it off. I'm gonna talk. How about I start it off? So everybody knows that Nicole can see them and talk to them without the spirit box. Billy can see them really, really good, and I'm able to see them a little bit more than what I was able to. And I'm still learning. I'm still teaching myself. But we all have like different abilities, and we're gonna put all of us together and form one, you know, team.
Yep.
And we're hoping to bring you guys a whole lot more than what we do now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Put all of our minds together on not just, just the ghosts and spirits. Like you said, broad everything. That's,
Yeah.
paranormal, the unexplained.
Yeah.
Even though
So,
the ghosts fascinate me, yeah, but
okay, so Billy just found, I think this is on the junkie site, the attic junkie site. It's called infrared thermometer with laser for accurate results.
is that
I
one
don't
of
know
those
what
yellow
that-
one?
It's a digital
Yeah.
thermometer. Yeah.
I don't know if that, I guess that's for the Bigfoot hunting, I'm assuming. But
No, that's for ghosts. That's so you can walk around in rooms and
Find
get
cold spots.
find the cold spots.
oh, I thought it was, you think infrared, you think, something to where, pick up Bigfoot or Bob, that's something different. That's the thermometer or whatever you want to call that thing.
Yeah.
Like you were using.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
It detects temperature fluctuations, whether they're hot or cold. It's going to find them and it's going to show up on the screen.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But something like that, though, you have to be real careful not to aim it at a window
Mm.
because, especially during the winter, there's cold drafts coming into windows and it can throw the temperature off.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony. So,
It's now, Jats. Now you're good with equipment stuff, correct?
That's
Yeah.
creepy.
Because I know when paranormal investigate, you go on your own way doing other things with your equipment.
Mhm.
So we come up with something
I'm sure we will.
because between me and Nicole, you can see them now too. All of a sudden,
I know. That's Nicole's fault. That's
You-
Nicole's fault.
You tell
Now
me,
you-
and I done told you, make sure you know what you're asking for whenever I give this and open. What'd you say?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, I thought I was ready. Look, like I said, that now I need to figure out how to shut it off when I don't need to because I don't want to see them all the time. Now I'm seeing them walking around the damn house. I don't know how many I've seen walking around this house today.
Now, even Nicole, after all these years, she can shut it off, but she chooses not to. And from what I understand, not from just Nicole, not from Nicole, but from other people that have that ability,
It's hard to turn off.
it's hard to turn off.
Well, I can't hear them like Nicole, and I'm glad. I don't never want to hear them because they I already have problems sleeping at night and getting woke up by something. Even like Nicole was telling us that story that night where that ghost woke her up, wanting her to write down song lyrics. I mean,
Dude, I'm trying to sleep. And he's over there singing bars of it. And I'm like, he's like, you know that song? And I'm like, no, I don't know the song. I'm trying to go to sleep. He's like, can you use that television? He was talking about my computer. And I was like, I guess I'll get up. So I got up and I'm sitting there with the computer. And I was like, okay, tell me some words within this song. And he would give me a few words and a few lines and I would look it up and I would, start playing it. Is this it? No, that ain't it. Okay, so we have to go through another one. We done this for 2 hours. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm trying to sleep and this dude is trying to figure out these 2 songs.
Tony said nobody puts baby in the corner laughing my ass off. But I'm just glad I can't hear him like you, and I don't think I want to either. I'm good. I won't never ask you to do that ever.
And people sometimes, I don't want to seem rude to people, but sometimes I've got to get solitude, whether if I have to lock myself in a closet, because I'm never alone. Whether I'm alone, I'm never alone. I mean, there's people everywhere. And sometimes I just got to have that solitude sometimes. And sometimes it just gets everywhere. And I'm just like, I need to defizzle somehow. I'm going to hide in a closet.
But they can follow you.
And not if I'm just like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. Don't come in here. That's why I said a closet or a bathroom. Sometimes they leave me alone when I'm in the toilet. Sometimes they don't. sometimes I have to get out. I need my personal bubble space time.
Yeah.
So, or I sit in my car.
I asked a
can't
question. I didn't put you in the corner laughing out loud. Oh, she's talking to somebody else. So let's read what Beth wrote.
I asked a question.
I can't sit in my car because I always got something in my car all the time. It don't
Mhm.
Yeah,
matter.
you do. You do now. Because, well, I went out there.
Justy said, I shut them out. I say it out loud, not today or right now. Wow.
Yeah, but see, sometimes they still you could see them sitting there just waiting on you to have your moment. He's like, "Can I talk now?" You know, kind of like a dog that's in the room that is just waiting on that biscuit, staring at you.
Or that's like telling spirits don't attach to the equipment, don't attach to the car, don't attach to us.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to follow us home.
Dang.
Yeah, right.
That don't work.
I don't know. That's why I don't even say it no more because they're gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah,
That's
we've
true.
given up on that too.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to pray every time before our investigations and after our investigations, and nothing was working. They would still follow us. They would still attach themselves to us and all that good stuff. Hey, I like that.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a good background right there.
We can see the boobies.
Wait, is this pee out?
So Tony says, so all the people talking to themselves, it's actually people telling spirits, back the off, give me my time, laughing out loud.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I can imagine. I said, I can imagine how many times a night Nicole tells them to do that, like leave me the hell alone.
Sometimes
Just
when I'm
sit
in
here.
the spirit box, y'all need to chill out, calm down. You can hear me arguing with them sometimes walking through the cemetery. But I'll even say, I didn't come out here to argue with y'all.
I mean, even though my daughter's not, even though that my daughter isn't with us anymore, and she went back home to wherever that is, but she'll still come through the spirit box, and it's like, all the other spirits will come in all at once and drown her out, and Nicole will have to sometimes forcefully say, "Can y'all like back off a little bit and let her come through?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your time's coming. I mean, you already can see them. If you want to hear them, just let me know.
No. I mean, I can't say that I haven't heard a ghost talk because we were at the New Bern Cemetery and Billy had walked up to where it was like 3 or 4 stones inside this fence. And me and Hunter was sitting in the back just watching him. And next thing I know, I hear something come up to my ear and I heard hello. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, I heard that. Who is that? But at the time, I couldn't see it.
Uh-huh.
But I heard him say,
now, whenever it does that, you can turn around and be face to face with them.
oh no, I see. I didn't even think about that. I should have bit my tongue and not asked you to do it. Take it away, Nicole. Go ahead, just take it away.
It's kind of like when we were at the U-Haul storage unit.
Yeah.
The guy, the spirit did not know that I could see him. And whenever I rounded the corner, we was on one of those control units where they're like all inside. So I came around the corner and, I turned the corner and he was like standing right there and I already seen him. So I'm trying to, be polite that I am and not walk through him. But I move over, but I don't know if it dawned on him that I could actually see him because he got all up in my face like, and I'm like, dude, I can see you. I said, you're in my space. And he's just, I put his hands up like, oh, she does see me.
Did you ever wonder how ghosts know that you can see them?
Yeah, with a puzzled look on their face.
Yeah, it's kind of like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, she could see me.
Yeah, like when she was in Massachusetts and we'd be driving down the street, and people, not just like people today. We're talking like people from 1700s, just stop and just slowly turn their head as we drove by with the car, looking at her like.
But I think with people with, certain gifts and abilities, I think they have a little bit more light to them that's attractive, kind of like fishing lures, the fish. It's like, ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Real demons to do.
Right. I mean, it's like last night after we come out of the woods, I seen them standing in the field. Now I couldn't see like all of them like you guys can. I seen probably about 3 or 4 of them standing out in the field. I seen the mists.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see like you do. I just see mists, and I know that there's something there. And then I seen
it'll get stronger as you keep seeing them, and you put that realization in on them. Just like with me with Bigfoot, eventually I'm going to start seeing them like you do.
Yeah.
Eventually you're going to start seeing spirits like me.
I don't want to see them like per se like you. I don't want to see a ghost go through streaking. I'm good on that. I don't want to see no ghost junk.
Isn't that like a Papa Smurf girl?
No, Eli, it wasn't me. It was Nicole that seen him.
Just a swinging.
I mean,
go ahead, Jax. I'm sorry.
In that field, I mean, I saw about like 20, 25 people standing out there, but I didn't see them. All I saw was shadow. It was darker than what it was. Plus, it was, the moon was giving off pretty lit. I mean, it's coming up on a full moon, so.
Yeah, go out there. See if you can catch them. She's going after Bigfoot. We might as well go out there and see if we can catch the Sherman's army.
Right?
That's not a bad idea going out there in that field doing an investigation one night, because that field is very active.
Mm-hmm.
I felt the energy from it last night, and like I said, I didn't see all the ones y'all did. I just seen a few of them.
And we had that breath thing going on too.
Yes.
As hot as it was. I mean, you could see our breath as hot as it was. I was like, that's weird.
Well, I told you I could see Brenda's breath.
Yeah, there was an EVP right there too. As soon as you said that, I'm hungry, or feed me, something like that.
Yeah, that was, because she told me that was creepy.
Feed me.
Yeah, so when they say feed me, first thing you think is they want your souls. When they say feed me,
yeah, they just want your crackers. I should have brought them apples.
They want brains.
They coming to get you, Brenda.
That's zombies. Well, look, NMB was trying to be funny last night. I think he was trying to be funny anyways. But you remember when he put in the chats, he was like, Brenda, I just heard a voice and it said run.
Yeah, right.
Like, you better be
Now's not the time.
I think he was playing on that one. I hope he was anyway. Because if NMB, if you watch some of his videos or whatever, and he'll tell you when he hears voices when he's out Bigfoot hunting, and I really do believe that people can hear them through their mind or however it happens. I just haven't experienced that. I don't know what it means when something like that happens. I don't know what it's just like the Bigfoot is just trying to communicate with us or what, but. Yeah, he'll tell you everything he hears and stuff like that.
Like a name popped in my head sometimes, like
while you're out Bigfoot hunting.
No.
Like, wait, does he know something I don't? Because it's like we go out Bigfoot hunting. Billy's not so much into cryptid like I am. He's more paranormal. But the more and more we go out hunting Bigfoot, the more used he gets to it. So
I have fun in the woods anyway.
I'd like to get my grandma's offering bowl and. Put all the stuff in there that she did. Actually say the words, give the offering, and set up a night camp. Just kind of sit back, not leave the area, and see if we can actually see one.
That'd be interesting.
Because I got the bowl in storage. I just gotta go get it.
It'd be like a wintertime thing.
Yeah, that would definitely be like a wintertime thing, like Billy just said. He's hiding because he's smoking on that cancer stick, so he's hiding over here to the side, relaying messages back and forth.
Speak a little louder, we can hear you.
Right. The best says I just deal with whatever I come across.
Mm-hmm.
And Warhorse said they use telepathy. That is, the hairy ones do. Yeah, like I said, I believe that. I do. I just like I said, NMB. He just doesn't seem to me the type person that would just spit something out just because he feels like it. It's like if you watch his videos, it's straightforward. I mean, he'll tell you, he tells you what he thinks. It doesn't matter. And I like them type of people because they don't hide nothing. It's like, okay, well, this is what's going on. So,
yeah.
But
it's like with this video, y'all don't eat me alive because you know me. I ain't going to fake nothing for the sake of the glory. I'm not going to spend 2 hours trying to put a video together, just like put some crap in there on it. So I was sitting there going, oh. I wasn't looking down like I thought I was. Like I didn't catch Billy's breath in that one either. And I even actually, you said that, well, did you catch it? Because I wanted to see one. And I said, yeah, I caught it. And I just put a little thing in there. Nope, I didn't. But, it's kind of a moment, a little.
Yeah, a whole horse, yeah. I mean, still, I know as my abilities get stronger, I'm going to start seeing more. But I'm just going to take it one step at a time. I'm not going to rush it. By no means. I'm not going to rush it.
Well, I got Billy right here. She hands me the phone and says Billy's trying to call me.
You were trying to call
I
Bill?
did try to call back earlier.
Oh, yeah. He was probably trying to call you to let you know that I was
earlier. I thought I see her dad's name is Billy too. So I was like, which Billy are you talking about?
The one that uses phones. Right there.
Okay. Never mind then. I've got him right here.
So is there anything else that you guys want to talk about while we're up here on the live? Because I just want to cover, our night Bigfoot hunt, what we experienced. And, I had a pounding ass headache after we left out of there too. I don't know if you experienced that last night, but I didn't really feel so like sick at my stomach or anything. I just had a headache.
No, I didn't I had a headache for a minute. Or was it after? No, it was after. I took some time off.
So did I.
I guess it was afterwards. I did have a headache.
It was right before I went to bed that I took some Tylenol.
I woke up this morning with a pounding headache.
They say it's the infrasound that they throw off to camouflage themselves to stay hidden that causes those headaches, and it can also make you sick to your stomach too, because it's happened to me. So just
if we stick anything in our ears, we would still be blinded.
I was told by the same person that told us about getting peed on to stay out of the woods for 2 weeks. I was told to try sticking stuff in our ears to see if that would help. But my thing is, when you stick something in your ears, are you still going to be able to hear what's going on around you?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Everything's going to be all muffled.
You're going to have to rely on somebody, like have somebody with you with their ears not clogged. And just see if one person could see and document that and have the other person listening.
Well, that would probably be me. Because I hear all kinds of things more than you can.
Okay.
Well, Warhorse said he's looking for collaborators too. They're in Arkansas to go investigating with them because he don't like to go alone. I don't think anybody should really go alone.
I like doing long investigations.
But this one, he just heard what he said. He doesn't mind going alone.
See, I don't go. For me, it's a safety issue.
Yeah, I don't mind going alone. I mean, I'd rather be alone. And that way you don't have all that contamination. And for me, I can really connect. And, I've got that quiet time just between me and whatever I'm looking at. It's just like you said, the safety issue. But
yeah, but
carry a phone.
You're never alone.
I know, but human-wise.
Let's see. NMB said try a strobe flashlight, which we do have the red and blue lights on our flashlight we used last night.
Yeah, unfortunately, Vale has epileptic seizures, and she'll go into a major one.
Yeah, we can't use strobe lights with her. But what we can do is get like the red paper film that you could put like over the face of it, and it wouldn't strobe or whatever, but it would still put that red light out like through the red paper. You know what I'm saying? It's like a plastic.
Well, we got the red headlamps too.
Yeah, we got red headlamps.
His headlamp, I think, glows red too. We'll try something. We'll try something different the next time we
Right.
go out.
I mean, if y'all can strobe, but whenever you do, just let me know. You know, I'll look away or go somewhere else because I can't even see it in my eyelids. I can't even close my eyes. I'll just, you know,
Yeah.
I'll travel off somewhere. Just, you know, film it. Have at it. Just warn me first.
Yeah, we will. I'll keep that in mind. If you know, if anything, when we go out, if anything, just kind of put it in my earbender. Remember, no strobes, because that way I don't forget and he don't forget, and we'll kind of. Because I wouldn't want you to go into a seizure in the middle of a Bigfoot hunt. That wouldn't be good.
That would be good. The person Bigfoots might be like, "What's it?" My food is twitching.
Right. Right.
Right. So,
Don't eat
anyways,
it gone bad.
right. So, anyways, guys, like I said earlier in the thing, be ready for Nicole's premiere. Because as soon as she gets it finished, I will put a little video out on my channel and leave the link in the description how to get to that premiere that night and what time it is, so everybody knows how to get to it. If you do not know how to get through the Veil Paranormal's YouTube channel, I will make sure that everybody stays on out. So I'll post it up on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere, so everybody knows.
Yeah.
Danny States said there was a Bigfoot sighting around Mount Ida here in Arkansas. Now Bigfoot are popping up everywhere. It's not, I mean, it's everywhere, like places you wouldn't even think they would be. And that's what still kind of makes me wonder why the hell they're traveling all over the place and they're popping up everywhere. What are they here for? What is their purpose on this earth?
I think it's because they're
Right now they got the fire
territory and everything is being slowly but surely taken away from them, either by fire or by people going in, lumberjacks, destroying the forests and building, houses and apartments and all kinds of stuff. And the same situation with bears. You're starting to see bears now go into places where you normally don't see bears.
Yeah.
Going in and raiding people's trash cans for food. I mean, entering their house, people's houses. It's the same
Bigfoot in your
concept.
house?
What's that?
You imagine Bigfoot walking up in your house?
Oh God. No, I couldn't imagine something that big in the house. You wouldn't have no house left.
No.
You really wouldn't.
We had one under our house.
Yeah, we did. I don't know if you heard the story, but the house that we moved out of, I know some of these people have heard this story, but I was at work when this happened. He called me like, oh my God, something just punched the bedroom floor, and it punched it hard. And I'm sitting here like, whoa, there's only one thing that could be doing, because we had Bigfoot activity around our house out there too. And there was a big opening in the back of our house to where something could crawl under, and a pretty good space for them to crawl into. All they would have to do is low crawl. I mean, they know how to do that.
Wow.
So
You can hear you can feel the punch of the floor, the crackling in the wood when they punch so hard. I was like, shit.
I've had a peeping Tom at the bathroom window out there too. I had just gotten out the shower. I was drying off and went to put my bottom half on. And I lost my footing when I went to go put my bottom half on. And as I was going to catch myself on the sink, I caught two big ass eyes staring right back at me. I said, like, damn.
I've been like, twinkle, twinkle.
So here, let me flash it. No.
And he was out there going,
He made a sprinkle.
Good hair gel, remember.
And this is how Brenda gets followed out.
That's how I keep my hair to spike up. I borrow some of his every night.
Oh God,
I'm sorry. I should have said that.
Mine's all flat. We ain't talking about.
Jax, you need to get on it, buddy. I'm sorry, y'all. Lord, forgive me. I'm sorry.
You never know what comes out of this one.
See, this is why we need to get together, because she's got the spunk and the giggle, and I don't. You know, I'm kind of like watching paint dry. I don't keep y'all too entertained.
See, you know, I like Billy says, I'm the type person to where I'm crazy as shit. I mean, you never know what the hell's gonna come out my mouth. I love to see a person smile, and I love to make them laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could put a smile on your face, I know I've done my job. So I'm a cut up. I like to have fun. So you never know. Just be careful what you say to me, because I can make anything sexual. Just saying. Just be careful.
Takes mental note.
It says, does anyone know anyone that may want some free parakeets and a couple of zebra finches? Oh, sounds like Warhorse was trying to get rid of his animals.
Yeah, finches are annoying. They do that mini all the time. It's like cover them up.
I mean, we grew up having birds and stuff like too. The only thing I don't like about birds is they're messy, but they're beautiful animals.
Mm-hmm.
They're just messy as crap. Like having guinea pigs. I used to have 2 guinea pigs that, I loved to death. But when it come to them playing in their cage, they were throwing damn bedding everywhere. And Lord forbid you have one that takes that has the Hershey squirts, because they're going to spray all over your wall. I mean, so seriously. So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like guinea pigs. I had a guinea pig, and they had some unnatural something going on.
Unnatural something?
We got it from a fair. You know how you play the little games and you win guinea pigs?
Mm-hmm.
This guinea pig was of normal size. It was white. We had it probably 2-3 months. Went to bed one night, woke up to 2 guinea pigs of the same size.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
How do you pop out something out of your body that is the equal size of you?
It's
It was
kind of like
it mutated or something.
it's kind of like, a woman popping out something the size of a watermelon out of her. It's the same thing for an animal.
I'm like,
Yeah, but not that same size though.
Same
Exact size.
it was a full-size grown guinea pig. And I was like, I know someone didn't sneak in here in my house in the middle of the night and put another white guinea pig in here.
Maybe it was pregnant when you first got it. I mean,
That's
it's a good
crazy.
possibility.
Wow, what would that be though? Maybe.
It was big. I thought baby guinea pigs would be like
tiny.
little guinea pigs. This was a full-grown white hair guinea pig.
You sure somebody wasn't playing a joke on you
Positive.
and just put another one in there?
That's
Yeah, a tribble, right, Warhorse?
Yeah, right.
They are cute when they make them sounds. I do must say, because I could be like, I kept my big ass cage in my room with one. I think one of them name was Foxy and the other one was Snickers. But I kept them in my room. They were both females, but I kept them in my room. And at night, I get awoke by them doing their little noises, and I thought it was. I like the sound of them.
Yeah,
it's just I don't have no time for them, and that's the reason why I had to get rid of mine, because I don't have no time for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I hated to neglect them because they're lovable animals.
They freak me out because I don't know how to hold them. They got little bitty legs with claws on them, and their body just don't match their legs. I mean, how do you hold them out like this and their legs just stick out? I mean, I'm not a.
I would always just take and put it on my arm and hold it like a baby type thing is how I would do it, or just put it down on the floor.
And they're
That's how I would do mine.
They're not soft.
Hey, Christy.
Hey, Christy. How you doing?
Christy. Who's showing people pictures of nasty, dirty, old naked ghosts?
Chrissy, you might want to go back and watch, because we have had some fun tonight. And some of the things we talked about. I just want you to know that I've come up with a new meaning for hair gel, and just go back and watch it. Oh, speaking of meaning, so last night we were out. When we were out there and we did our Bigfoot hunt. Billy said that he's come up with a way to scare the Bigfoot off. He said this to back your butt up to the forest and let one rip. That wouldn't bother them. That they stink anyways. They like funk. That would bring them to you.
Take Becky with us.
Just
Get Billy and Jax up on some eggs and some beans.
Oh yeah.
And just sit them down there in the middle of a nest, back to back, and just let them rip it out.
Just be warned.
We'll put clothespins on our nose.
Right. Just let me know in advance and I'll stick some cotton balls up my nose.
Well, it can't smell any worse than when it does.
I'm gonna do the old-fashioned way, like we used to do on the EMT squad. Just take me some Vicks and rub it up in my nose. Have at it.
It'll work. It'll work. It really will. So, okay. So the next, I'm thinking, would it probably be, maybe sometime in November that we go out for another Bigfoot hunt. And we'll probably be doing a lot of paranormal here within the next couple of weeks, because there's only a couple of weeks left in October for our next Bigfoot hunt. And we said we're going to leave it up to you guys, whether you guys want to go to Old Waynesboro Park or go out to Kinston, where he keeps talking about, where we caught the juvenile running from us.
Oh, like I said, we can do them both the same day. One during the daytime, one the nighttime.
That's what I said.
Remember how the woods came alive in Kinston.
Yeah, the woods do come alive out there. We did when we went out there and did that ghost hunt out there. It wasn't just ghost out there; it was Bigfoot, because the Bigfoot were acting up that night too. They really were. It's if you go back and watch Shipwrecked, he did, like, the first part of it. He did, it was just the ghost stuff, and then instead of like taking and deleting the Bigfoot stuff, he put the big stuff at the end. And it was, like I said, that was a good investigation. My head was like this the whole time, because I kept hearing all kinds of stuff around us.
I wish that live when that Bigfoot snapped that tree, you can't hear it, but then we got our attention though.
Yeah, for sure.
It like it fell out of a tree or something. They took off running.
Yeah.
And I seen one over across the water a couple of times that we were out there. It jumped down from a tree, and then you could hear it from across the water.
You heard
hit
that
the
too.
bank and took off running.
It sounded like a little kid.
Ah, shit.
You heard that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like y'all got some activity going on in y'all's house tonight again.
No idea what's going on in there. I'll put my earplug back in.
Missed the F damn microphone.
No. NMB, did you hear the story that we were told last night?
Oh yeah, no, NMB wasn't up there during Eli's live, so he doesn't know the story. He just knows. I don't know how long that he was up here when he was talking about it, but I don't know if you want to re-explain it to him, or
You explain it to him. I'll be right back.
Well, we were told last night that during the investigation, we had an experience where it felt like we were getting, like it was raining and it was falling from the trees, but there was no clouds. So we're assuming that it was something. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we're assuming that maybe it was a juvenile Bigfoot. And we were told, because if it was a Bigfoot that peed on us, it was marking its territory on us for food, for us to stay out of the woods for 2 weeks, that it can come to the house and drag us out of the house, and that sort of thing.
yeah.
I just never heard anything like that before. Oh, nice big foot.
Hey, look, pinch his nipple for me. Pinch his nipple for me. You know you want to. There you go. Hey Matt, how you doing? He goes, yes, I seen that last night.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not even Matt. You too. I'm talking to you too. I mean, you know, I investigate ghosts. Yes, I do have a strong interest in Bigfoot. I do know a little bit of, you know, on Sasquatch, but I have never, ever heard anything quite as ridiculous as that.
And then B said, no, he don't buy that at all. I said, I mean, I don't know. Hey, Matt, I don't know. I've never heard something like that. It just like kind of took me for a little. I'm like, you know what? How many Bigfoot hunters do I know that I can ask that? Matt would have told me. NMB would have told me. I can name a few others that Danny Staten, Flat Rock Booger, all these Bigfoot hunters that I know that will tell me, Brenda, whoever told you that is full of.
Right.
I mean, you know, I don't like to cut anybody down when it comes to stuff like this because everybody has their own beliefs in Bigfoot. I just don't do that kind of stuff. But something like that, I'm sitting here like, okay, Matt, the quick rundown. We got peed on by something from the trees last night when we went out and did our Bigfoot hunt. And we was told after that if we were marked by a Bigfoot or a dog man, that the pheromones would stay on us for 2 whole weeks to stay out of the woods for 2 whole weeks if we got marked by a Bigfoot or a dog man.
Or is that it was going to eat us?
Or we was pretty much going to be lunch if we went back in the woods, is what we were told. If it's hungry, it'll get you right then. They don't refrigerate, laughing out loud. True, right. Beth. Very true.
Hold on, talking about Bigfoot.
So yeah, that's the quick rundown of that story, Matthew.
And he said no.
Matt said no either. Everybody's saying no. Yeah. I mean, you know, nobody truly knows about these things, and you know, as much as we go out and we explore their habitat and we see the things that they do, nobody truly knows about Bigfoot. Nobody does. I mean, seriously. But, you know, like I said, everybody has their own beliefs. If he believes that they're marking you for, then let him believe it. You know, if they were really marking us, then like everybody else has already said, they would have come and got us right then and there. It wouldn't have been, okay, I'll wait until you come back out in the woods next time. I'm like, okay, you're marked, I'm coming to get you type deal.
Well, the thing is, Christy, is okay, it hadn't rained for like 4 or 5 days. Okay, it still hasn't rained yet in 5, 6 days. Where was this moisture coming from? Now, Nicole did shine the IR light up there, and you did catch eye shine up in the tree.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been anything. That could have been a raccoon. It could have been a squirrel. I don't know. We don't know what it was. All we know is that there was something up in the tree, and we think that it urinated.
Yeah, we like I said, we don't know for sure what it was, y'all. The only thing we could tell you is it came from up in the tree. And we're not sure exactly what it was because we didn't see it. We just know that it was coming from the trees onto us.
And this time of year, the sap is moving out of the trees, so it couldn't have been tree sap.
You see, NMB, right? NMB said, I've been hit a few times by rocks. I passed out after a headache, but then I always go alone. He does always go alone. And I have put that up when I did, like, you know, the dangers of the Bigfoot. If anybody wants to go back and watch that live, I featured his video where he got hit in the head by the rock where there was like a bunch of juveniles around him and they threw rocks at him and knocked him out. Mm-hmm. So, You know,
I mean-
there's a lot of dangers when you go out Bigfoot hunting. You don't never know what's going to happen when you go out. I'm just saying.
I mean, even Nicole just said, you know, this time of year, you know, it does get colder and then warmer up. I mean, it could be, you know, tree sap coming. You know, that who knows? But then it would be sticky if it was actually tree sap.
Yeah, that's why I said it wasn't.
Right. It wasn't tree sap because it wasn't sticky. It was wet. Matt says Sasquatch will piss on you. It's a disgrading thing.
Like it was fixing to sprinkle. Because you could hear it in the leaves.
Matt said Sasquatch will pee on you only because it's degrading you.
Nice.
It's telling us, and if it was doing it, it was telling us in its own way, you know, you're in our world now. You're underneath us.
He said, think of it as a dominating thing, a dominating action type deal, I guess. No, Christy, I didn't try to smell it. It just got me because it dropped on my damn head in my hair. That's what got me.
I think it got me first. I let everybody.
Yeah,
else.
it got
my forehead right.
It got Billy first. Billy was the first one to get it, and then I can't remember who. I think I was the second one to get it. I think Nikki was the third one to get it.
I don't think any of us is gonna go.
Right? Where did Nikki disappear to? She's hiding from us.
Yeah, she's right here.
Okay.
She said, "Where'd you go?"
I'll be back.
I would have got mine out and pissed back. I hope that stream could have went up that tall in MB. I'm just saying. You got to have some good aim and make sure that it's up there when you aim.
I mean, we caught something out there that we can't explain. We don't know what it is, but it
It's a weird thing.
It was a weird thing. You guys are gonna have to see the video tomorrow night to see it.
It was great. It was a good hunt.
It was. And then, you guys, again, please, I'm not going to beg you to come and watch, but you guys will be in for a treat when you come see this because what she got on camera, because she caught more than I did. She was actually recording, and the only thing I had was my little measly old little phone on live. Said also females piss.
Oh no.
On locations to put out a mating scent.
I'm not having no babies with no Sasquatch.
You don't like that hairy poo tang, do you? The nipples covered in hair. I'm 6'5". You know what they say. Oh God. They said he's 6'5". You know what they say about them tall men. Wait a minute. I thought that's what the size of their foot.
I thought it was their finger and their thumb.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Well, then we'll see. If I was a dude, I would have probably about a 6.5, 7 inch.
I'll be short stacked.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna behave myself.
Right.
Maybe. But anyways, what else was it? There was something else. Babe, wasn't there something else that you want to talk about? Because it's just going on like almost an hour and a half long, and I've got to be up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Well, no, I got to be up at 4 a.m. but be at work at 6 a.m.
Ain't you supposed to go? What is that?
There you go, tickle the balls. See, you do got a good sense of humor. You just got to put your mind to it.
Right.
You can do it. Put your mind to it.
Yeah. So if that video is going to be dropped on Through the Veil Paranormal, so hopefully everyone will be there
I thought
tomorrow
about
night.
doing a premiere.
Yes, please do, because that way we have enough time to get the word out.
Yeah.
That way we can get some buckets in the seats.
I'll probably just do a live, and if y'all got time to come up, and if we need to pause and point something out, something that way.
That's up to you. It's your
I'd be more
video.
happy to go there.
It's up to you. It's your video. I won't be able to be up there if you do it during the week, because I'll be at work, and I could be up there, but I have to have the camera off and try to do it earlier, like say 7 to 8 or something like that.
Thank you.
So early enough to where I could be up there with you guys.
All right, let me get it finished and I'll figure out.
Most Sasquatch males have a 1 inch to 2 inch. It's okay for mating, nothing else. Like gorillas. I heard the damn Sasquatch was hung bigger than a horse. Well,
that's not satisfying to the females.
Well, okay. No, I said I was going to behave myself, but I'm not going to behave myself. Okay, so my thing on this is Sasquatch are huge. They're really, really big. Okay, it'd be like a female getting a hold of a man saying, like, pretty much like, I'll take my 3 inches elsewheres. But Sasquatch are huge. So, it'd be like, like I said, the whole small thing, how do they get their rocks off? Because they got to have orgasms just like we do.
Maybe that's why we only got sprinkled on.
Oh, hell no.
It's too late. It's already happened now.
It's a good thing I didn't get hit.
That what it was is that bald headed Billy's turned them on.
Ah, shit.
Like, here, let me come rub your head. I'll give you something to moisturize that thing. I'll go ahead and set the list up for you.
Little extra shine.
Spit shine.
No, I got going on with that. We got this mom.
I'm telling you, boots only. The females follow. Okay, I'm confused. What am I missing here? It says gorillas are huge in body size and strength, but have a 1 inch thing.
Oh wow, damn!
Really?
There's
Well, think about it. We see gorillas. You can't see their shit.
that might get us. It'd be like when a guy gets cold, how it makes like a turtle and hides. It shrivels up. Maybe you said that's because they're cold all the time, and it stays like in like a turtle shell. No. I mean, this is for the slightly smaller ones that stays up like sinks in like a turtle shell type thing. Oh,
Only on the best show.
Oh, here we go.
We're in the show.
okay.
It's informational.
I'm telling you, boots only. The females follow. Okay, and it be explained to me because I'm still confused. What do you mean by boots only? And then what was the other part? Maybe he meant to word it a different way. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the pleasure for the female?
Right. Not even doggy style. They wouldn't even be able to feel it.
Maybe they ain't even do it all like that.
They don't care about pleasure in sex, laugh on out. It's usually over in about 60 seconds. Why? Oh, Lord. A minute, man. That's not even enough for me to get my rocks off.
They're animals.
That's one.
I like at least a half an hour to an hour. A minute, I'd be like, okay, what do you think you just done?
One grunt, not two.
They're not humans, so.
But still, I mean, you think you hear sex, you think pleasure. I'm just saying.
But that's about bam bam having babies and
Wham bam, thank you, man. Keep it moving. Pretty much.
that's exactly that's yeah.
The 3 F's. Find them and leave them or forget them. So, anyways, you guys, it's going on an hour and a half long live. I'm gonna get ready to get down here because I've got to get my shower taken and get ready for work. Haley wants to say hi to everybody. Say hi, Haley.
Hi.
But you guys, thank you for being up here. This was fun. I enjoyed hearing your guys about your guys's you know, how you felt about the experience for the first time. And you know, we'll do it. So we're gonna do it again. You know, everybody knows we're combining our cryptid and paranormal together. So you guys will be seeing a lot more of us all together.
So do y'all want to do it that way? The PB, how would she put it? North Carolina.
The NCPC. Yeah, NCPC.
Because if y'all want to, we can go ahead and introduce the channel up here, like where to go.
You too, NMB. You have a wonderful night. One as well.
That's something that we need to discuss too. Do we want to change the name on the other channel? That's one that's already existed, or make a whole new one?
No, let's use that one since how that one's already started. You already got some followers in there, but we're gonna combine with.
We're gonna bring more. We'll definitely bring more.
And plus, there'll be a lot more coming in.
Yeah,
because it's under a totally different email that we cannot change.
So you want to make a new one, or
do you want to use that one?
You might, if you can't change the email.
Do you still have access to that email, or no?
Yeah, we
You
can.
still have access. Okay, that's fine.
Are you sure? You remember what it was called, right?
no? That one's under the Shrouded Darkness email.
The first channel was Shrouded Darkness, and then we changed it to Hillbilly Ghostbusters. Now we can change the name of the channel, but the email address will still say Shrouded Darkness.
Yeah, so you got to put that in thought. I mean, if people try to get a hold of us and we're calling ourselves NCPC, and then we give them a total different weird email, it might confuse people.
Matt said, you see what Matt just said, right? Good night, family. You're welcome for the Gorilla Porn 101. Doris, we're getting ready to leave, Nana. We're getting ready to leave. We're getting ready to get off. But you can go back and watch. We had some fun with this live. You might want to go back and rewatch it. This was definitely fun.
You laugh at this one.
Yes.
But yeah, I can make a new name for that and a new channel.
Okay, let's do it that way. Because since how you do already have someone there that knows you guys, and then we just want to be one big group here.
Well, and we'll start pushing the channel out too.
Yeah.
That way they'll go. Yeah. Yep. Sure enough. Sounds good to me.
Works for me. I'll work on that. Work on the video.
All right, sounds good.
Morticia Adams. What the heck?
But.
All right, everybody. Well, we love everybody. Thank you again for coming up tonight, and God bless you all. And we will see you on the next go round. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
I love your family.
Love you guys.
We love you guys. Good night.
Night, guys.
Right.
Got my buttons.